there. Now if I can get it to come up over here, we will be set. I will give it a minute and see if I can get on my iPad. Anyway, my name is Jana and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and thanks so much for stopping by my channel today. And if you are new, I'm so glad you're here. I try not to have technical difficulties. I do my best, but sometimes it just happens. But I've got a fun little project today, and I'm using this new Stamp and Die bundle from Stampin' Up! Called Tags to Go. I just love the dies. That's what drew me to it. Especially this one, and I'm going to use that one today. But it's got this fun little lock and key. It's got a tag here that you can like tear off the bottom part, or you can fold it up actually and make a cute little pocket. So there's all different ways of using these. I love the skeleton key too. That's really cute. And then here are the stamps. So it's got lots of fun little sentiments in here. And these are rubber cling mount stamps. So I bought the whole suite of these products. You get the package of these little suitcases. They're called suitcase treat boxes, and they are food safe. You get a pack of 12, and this is what they look like. You get the Stamp and Die set that I just showed you if you buy the whole suite, and the suite is $74 for everything. You get this package of twine, and the colors are Azure Afternoon, Shy Shamrock, and Strawberry Slush. And then the paper is 12 by 12, so it's all sort of travel themed. And I did show this before in a haul. I like this. You get 2 of these pages here that's full of tags that you can cut out. And then all kinds of little suitcases and things that you could also cut out if you wanted to. And then if you're into scrapbooking or journaling, there's journal cards here, and then the patterned paper. So you get 12 sheets of paper here. And that is not everything. I started to say that is everything. You also get these embellishments, and there's 2 sheets of the embellishments in here, and they are puffy stickers. All right, so the patterned paper that I'm using today is from, I have it right here, the Timeless Plaid. I love these papers. These are especially kind of, most of them good colors for guide cards, I think. So there's lots of fun plaids in here. This is the one I'm using today. Anyway. All right, let me see if I can get this to come up on my iPad now. Just doesn't want to come up. I am sure I am live. Let me pull this down, and I don't know. Maybe I need to completely go out and come back in. We'll try that. Do you ever have that trouble when you click on it, it just won't open? Okay, there, let me open it there. So here we go, finally. Hi, Danita. You're painting rocks and watching me. Okay, so let's get started on the suitcase first. I don't want it to be white. So I have one of my blending brushes and I'm gonna pull out pecan pie or pecan pie, however you like to say it. And I'm just going to change the color. Now remember I said this is food safe, so on the inside it sort of has a waxy feel to it. And originally I was going to change the color of the inside too, but I decided not to do that since it is a food safe and, you know, maybe I want to put food in there. So I thought it would be better to just not add ink to the inside. But I am definitely going to add it to the outside. I want my suitcase to, the main part of it to be brown. So I'm just going to take a minute and do this up. And I think this pecan pie really gives it sort of a leather look. And that's what I had in mind. I kind of wanted it to look like an old-fashioned suitcase. I was chatting with my friend Patty yesterday, and we were talking about graduations, and I said that one of my favorite graduation gifts, which was in 1975, was a Samsonite overnight little suitcase. I think my aunt got it for me, and it was like in this strawberry red color, and I had it forever. I think my husband and I finally got rid of it, and but I loved that thing. It was the kind that you know could put your cosmetics and toiletries and all that kind of stuff in. And somewhere along the way I lost the little white tray, or it probably got broken or something, but there was a tray that sat in the top of it that had little compartments in it that you could put jewelry in or your makeup or whatever, and then the bigger section in the bottom, and it had little things along the sides that had like elastic in them that you could pull out and tuck things in. And yeah, that was one of my favorite gifts. Now kids are into what? Cars and I don't know. We just give cash usually. It's easier. So it takes a minute to do this, but you know, a faster way that you could go about doing this too would be to use a brayer. Hi, Sue. And I really don't need to worry too much about the big main part of this area because I'm going to be covering that up with paper anyway. Almost done. Okay, I think we're going to call that good. And I bet you my fingers are all inky. Oh, not too bad. Okay, and these are all scored so you can easily fold them where they're supposed to be folded. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I forgot to do the other side of the handle. That is the one part on the inside that I did want to color because that will show. So let me grab my ink pad back out and just do that real quick. And that is that waxy side, like I was talking about, the food safe side. So it's got that glossy finish to it, which actually takes ink really well. Okay. Now I think we can go ahead and fold this up. Now you don't have to use glue or anything else on this. You could if you wanted to, but yeah, it's totally not necessary. Did I get that fold line? I guess I didn't. There we go. Okay, so let's see here. Those go in, these go in, and then this goes over those two little tabs and tucks right into the bottom little thing there. So I guess if you wanted to put some glue on there, you could, but I'm not. I just don't think it's necessary at all because those tabs stick in there really nicely. And then that tucks to the inside. The handle goes up through the hole there. And these go right into there. And this part takes a little bit of finagling, but it does come together. There we go. And then your handle just stands up. Isn't that cute? All right. So there you have it. Now, my plaid, I'm going to just take a little bit of Misty Moonlight around the edges of this, because my suitcase is kind of vintage. I guess if you wanted it to look even more vintage, you could take sandpaper and sand off here and there. But we're just going to give it a little ink around the edges and call it good. Now, if you like this whole suite and might have it on your wish list, I believe it is the 3rd of June is when it starts. There is a buy one, get one half off on all of Stampin' Up suites. So if you buy one suite, you can get another one for half off. So just something to keep in mind. And yeah, it will be, I believe, starting the 3rd and then for the whole month of June. So if you have some rewards saved up on the new rewards program, you could use them for that. Because suites are a little more spendy when you're buying the whole suite of products. But I think this is one of the lesser expensive of the suites at $74. Okay, so, but you don't have to buy the whole suite of these of this product line either to get this set. You could just buy the dies, or you could buy the bundle and get the stamps and dies and save 10% on the bundle. It's all just what you want. Now I cut my little papers here. You can measure and cut, you know, and make them fit however you want. I cut them 2 3/4 by 3 and I think it was 3 3/8. Let me check for you. 3 and 1 2 3/8. Yes. Okay. Cute so far. All right. So now let's get this, and I'm gonna use the Life's Detours Are Better With You. I think that's a cute saying. And let's see. I think I'll go ahead and stamp it with the pecan pie. And then there's a cute little heart in here, so I'm going to add that. And for some reason, when my set of stamps got cut out, they got cut out a little wonky. They're a little off-center, which makes it harder to stamp, especially since it's not clear, to make sure that I'm getting it where I want it. I'm going to use Strawberry Slush. I love this new color. So we'll see how it turns out here. Not too bad. I'm satisfied with it. Okay, now let's play with the dies. Let me get my suitcase out of the way so nothing happens to it. So this actually is a pretty quick project to make. All right, so I am going to use this fun kind of room key tag here. see if I can get it lined up somewhat straight. I like to stamp first because I think it's easier then to just bring your die in and line it up where you want it. And then I'm going to use this key, and I've got a piece of silver cardstock here. Oh, I'll go ahead and tape it, I guess. And then let me bring in my little mini cutter. Hello, Beck and Sam. I'm sure it's just the Beck. Okay. Get that on there and this. Cute. Okay, but I'm gonna cut it out again with this patterned paper here. Oh, do I want to use that side? Oh, maybe. I could do the plaid, like the suitcase. I think I'm gonna just do this side though. That might be kind of fun. So let me just put that back on here. And then our key. Gonna need my pokey tool, I think. All right, so there is one side of the key. I'm going to flip this over and cut it out again because I don't want my key silver on one side and white on the other. So there we've got that. Put these away so I don't lose any of them. Okay. Let's get this put together. So you could use this as a little to from or something like that too. I think this little suitcase, I mean, it's perfect to hold whatever will fit into it that you might want to give as a gift. But I think it would be especially cute with a gift card, or if you wanted to put cash in it and like a few chocolates or something like that. But it definitely would hold a gift card and more. Maybe you want to do more than one gift card. Okay, I think I've got that scooched around how I want it. Isn't that so cute? There's still enough ink on here that I don't even have to ink it up. I just wanted to go around the edge. Flip it over and go around the back side too. And this paper is plenty light enough that you could write your little to from or whatever on the back if you wanted to. There we go. And then let's get the key together. When you flip it and cut it like that, the right side is going to be to the inside, but it's really no big deal. It's like the back of your key anyway, so at least it will be silver on both sides. Let me try not to get glue on my fingers. That's one thing when you're using foil type papers, is that the glue shows for sure when you get it on there, but you can also wipe it off with a damp rag. Cute. Okay, so then you get this twine in the pack. I think before I do the twine, I'm going to use the Azure Afternoon blue color there, but before I do that, uh-oh, it just went rolling off onto the floor. I want to decorate my suitcase a little bit. Let me get that picked up before it rolls under somewhere. Okay, let's bring the suitcase back. And we've got all these fun goodies to use here. I'm just looking at something. You know how you can get those rubber things to put around your keys? Look, that would fit on there. You could totally do that. That's cute. I'm not going to do that, but anyway, I just had to check it out. Okay, I think, what do I want to use here? I think I'm going to use this arrow. And a star. And maybe one of these little things, or that. I think I'll do this. Pointing at your star. You get 2 sheets in here, so plenty enough to have some fun with. Okay, now the twine. And let's see, I'm going to come from the back here. I might have to snip that off. Nope. Got it. And then we're going to put the key on. There we go. And I was thinking I had some pastel colored ball chain, you know, like the ball chain key stuff, that keychain things, but I looked through all my stuff and I didn't, so I thought, well, the twine will work fine. Okay, so I just want it to hang down a little bit there. So I'm going to pull it up here and tie a knot. Hopefully I can manage to tie a knot. Let me get it down where I want it. And that's about right there, I think. And so still when you open the box, the handle's going to go through the little slot, and these will slide right through the slot too. So that doesn't have to hinder being able to open the box. Look how cute that is. I just think they're adorable. And here is the first one I made. So I've got one there that's more like for a girl, I'd say, and this one could be for anyone, but you know, it would be great for a guy too. I just think they are so cute. And if you wanted to decorate them up more than I did, you certainly could. But how cute would that be to put a gift card along with some candy in there? I think it would be adorable. So really, that was fast, quick and easy little project to make, and a great gift presentation, I think. Okay, let's do story time. Thanks, you guys. Hi, Loretta. Oh, I'm glad you found my channel too. Okay, so I will have to, do you have a channel, Loretta? Oh yeah, I think you do. If you do, I will come over and subscribe to you. All right, so we're still reading in the Little Grandmother's mini book here in honor of Mother's Day this month, which is almost over, isn't it? And I don't think I read these. If I did, we'll just read them over again. Kind words can be short and easy to speak, but their echoes are truly endless. And that was by Mother Teresa. Never have children, only grandchildren. Well, that would be kind of hard. That was Gore Vidal. In a flowing silk gown and net mitts, a period piece rather than a live person, she spent most of her life on a couch, fanning herself with an ivory fan, a box of something that I can't say there because it's in French, I think. Boule de, I can't even, I don't know. Maybe chocolates of some sort, I'm guessing, or a glass of almond milk were always within her reach, as well as a hand mirror, for she used to repowder her face with a large pink puff every hour or so, the little mole on her cheekbone showing through all that flour like a currant. Notwithstanding the languid aspects of her usual day, she remained an extraordinary, hearty woman and made a point of sleeping near a wide-open window all year round. One morning, after a night-long blizzard, her maid found her lying under a layer of sparkling snow, which had swept over her bed and her, without infringing upon the healthy glow of her sleep. Vladimir Nabokov. Most of our little things are so short and sweet, and that one went on for a few pages. He who knows others is learned. He who knows himself is wise. I don't know. LAO-TZU. Heirlooms we don't have in our family, but stories we've got. And that's by Rose Chernin. I'm not very good at pronouncing some of these things. Her manner of storytelling evoked tenderness and mystery as she put her face close to mine and fixed me with her big, believing eyes. Thus was the strength that was developing in me directly infused from her. Maxim Gorky. And we'll end with this one. Our mothers and grandmothers, some of them, moving to music not yet written, by Alice Walker. I guess we're going to go into June with this little book, but that's okay, because I don't have a Father's Day type book. So we'll just continue in this one. Oh, you know what? Let me put my little piece of paper back in here in case the little sleeve doesn't hold there. All right, so this is my video for today, you guys. I hope you like this little suitcase project. I think it's so, so cute. And you can buy all those products individually if you are interested in them. Or like I said, if you're interested in getting the whole shebang, the whole, what do you call it? I want to say series, and that's not the word. Well, you guys know what I'm talking about. Suite. If you want the whole suite, I would actually hold off until maybe the 3rd of June if you would like that and another suite, because it's that sale. Buy one, get one half off. Okay. I will, when I'm done here, I will go back in and put the information how to get to my shopping channel. If you're wanting to go there and don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And don't forget about opting in so that when you shop, you can earn the rewards. It doesn't cost you anything to do that. But you still have to make that choice to opt in. You'll earn rewards, and then you can spend them on your future orders. You can also spend them with any demonstrator you like. So they collect, you can build them so that if you're wanting a bigger item or a more costly item, you can save your rewards to spend on something that is more expensive. All right, I hope I explained that okay. All right, so you guys take care. I'm not sure if I will have a video on Saturday or not. We have a car show that day, but I'll try to get something out. I hope you guys have a crafty weekend ahead. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for being here today, you guys. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, Loretta, I'm going to check out your channel. Okay, bye-bye, you guys.